Hello my friends and welcome back to King's Bounty. It's episode 26. And we shall continue our cleaning slash murdering of Rusty Anchor Island. We basically have nowhere else to go anyway. There's like one enemy left on Scarlet Wind. And, well, two enemies, but one's a level 20 boss. And other than that, there isn't... The other islands are totally cleaned out, so... Right, let's go. Hi, if it isn't our friend. The evil man who lures you into a trap. That's okay, we can hack it. Now, this episode's going to be quite interesting because a lot of the enemies now, they have these absolutely massive stacks of low-level units. And this is where you can actually really... what's the right word? You can really get a lot done against these stacks. With crowd control spells. With the spells that we just recently purchased. Fear and Blind. Anyway, none of them are close enough to me yet to hurt me, but... let's get to work. Damn, I didn't set either of them on fire. That's unfortunate. It can't be helped. Here comes the dragon. Not really the hugest of threats, but hey. So these dragonflies are quite dangerous because their attack type is actually magical. It's fire. I think these ones have just got poison, which is not so effective against robots. So... you should always aim for the biggest stacks in a situation where the fight might be tricky. Okay, it's easy enough. Even though it's poison damage, it's still magical, so the guard droid is still taking reasonable damage. Not huge damage. So these two, I just don't want them to attack me, because... you know, there's like 1,000 guys there. So, I can just put fear on them. And it lasts for 4 turns. 4 turns is a long time. I don't know if that's going to friendly fire me there. Obviously with the melee unit I want to attack the smaller stacks to avoid retaliatory damage. Damn, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh well, whatever. So these two are going to be feared for the next 3 or 4 turns. They can just sit there while I deal with the horde of standard fairies, or poison ones, I guess. course, my traps are useless because they are they're all flying. If I'm lucky, the dragon might step on a trap. One thing I also want to do is dig up all the treasure ASAP, so then I can start using my my rage for something else. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to poison this huge stack here. It's many more turns before it's a threat, but the poison will bleed the stack down for me, making my life a little bit easier. One damage! Where are you going? The random flying around of the dragon might be its downfall as well. Since it may randomly fly onto one of my traps. Obviously these two are fire-based, so there's no chance for me to do much with fire. Alright, we're doing well here. Now, obviously I want to conserve mana for potential refears. See, I would have been in real trouble if those other two units had been involved in this fight. At all. Let's get my repairs done first here. Nice. The stack is not even big enough now to do 1 damage, which is good. Ah, they're still in a state of fear. I thought I might need to reapply, but no. Not necessary right this second. He's still on fire. The dragon's going to be a pain in the ass to kill. Oh well, what do I expect? Nice hit! It's just one dragon as well, so, you know, I'm pretty safe to just ignore it. Still feared. Ooh, a copy of Dragon of Chaos! I wonder if that's themed to happen, or whether that was just pure luck. The dragon trap has the dragon scroll. Alright, they didn't really have enough movement to close in on me there. Fear us. Alright, any spare mana or rage is now totally available for spellcasting. Let's fear both of these for now. Okay, just some gold. Not even a huge amount of gold, just a little bit of gold. "400 of the poison fairies are just not even a threat because the robots are so resistant to poison damage." Now what are you doing? You're not taking the treasure, are you? No. You just weirdly want to be in the corner. Okay, mana accelerator. Feed myself some juice. Obviously I can cast spells here, but I'm not going to. Actually, am I going to? I do need to keep mana aside for fear, that much is certain. We are on round 8. There's an opportunity here to just get a few burns in. Not allow my droids to get too low here. That was kind of a mistake of a move, but whatever. He didn't even counterattack. 14 damage. Sucks to be you. Okay. We got the dragon to get rid of. Two turns left. No treasure left. Let's use the old lightning ball. It does a percentage of the amount of health of enemy units. That will surely help me soften up these two big stacks. Oof! 100 damage, nasty. I mean 100 casualties. You know what? I'm going to place my units around the trap to tempt the dragon into moving in for his area of effect move and thinking, hey, I can get all 3 of his dudes if I move there. And then going ahead and standing on the trap for me. That will be very, very pleasing. Nice. Oh, 4 damage. And that's only 300. Could you imagine getting hit by 1,000? Oh, he fell for it! Oh, oh he fell for it. Oh, what a fool. Ah, yeah, I can get my area of effect move in if I move there. What a great idea. It's a trap. Zap. That was a lot of damage. Alright, his fear is gone. It's gonna be like one of those horror movies that never ends. And this is why level 1 units are garbage. It doesn't matter how many level 1 units you have. They can be crowd controlled. Catch! Okay, now we just need to heal up. While also, taking this guy down. We'll have to take him quite low before he is not dangerous. $32 is my maximum here. 32, 25, and 24. I have a random 5 mana I might as well use. I've got enough for a second fear. A second helping of fear. They will counterattack if you attack them. So fear is not just like a free pass to mash them with a melee unit. Okay, all my units are healed. Now I just need to kill this thing. Fear has run out. I think we're good here. I can't imagine him ever escaping the grip of my fear lock. Nice, nice. Very nice. How much is, this is like a 50,000 gold spell. $15 crystals to learn it. It's a lot. It's one of those moves you really should wait for alchemy before you learn it. If you want to save crystals. Of course, if you buy skills carefully rather than just buying everything, you should have plenty of crystals. There shouldn't be a shortage. I'm not spending my rage because I actually don't... I don't actually want to level my dragon. I say this and then I spend some rage, but whatever. I then also thought I don't want to wait for hours for my mana to regenerate, so... whatever. Convenience. Get wrecked. More locations for excavation. Well, that's nice, but it also increases the cost by 3, which I don't want. Increase mana increase, but once again the cost is increased. I guess I'll go for this. Alright, the dragon is dead. There is some gold. There are some crystals. Can't go there. Nope. Just, you can't go over to that part of the cave at all. Oop. Dig! Oh, there we go. Always change the camera angle as well. You never know what's hiding in a slightly different camera angle. I don't think there's anything to dig unless you're like... you see one of those glowy strip things. This looks like there was meant to be another area, but... it's blocked. Hello, my friend. Ooh. You know what? I don't understand why you can't just kill him and then take whatever it is that he has. I mean, if it's on his person, you could just kill his ass, right? Then search the body. What did he find? A guard's shield. +2 defense. Sweet. It's actually an improvement to what I have. I have not found any shields. It seems to be a rare item type, at least in my game. Shields and boots. Huh. The former owner was a royal guard. I'm keeping these eggs and things now because I might want throwaway troops for certain fights. Disposables. Huh. So you can't win. You can't win against the dragon, my friend. You can't win against the dragon. Oh look, some magic crystals there. I didn't even notice. Huge, huge, huge. Lots. Sea dogs are a pain because they're level 3. And that's difficult to crowd control level 3 units. This guy doesn't like to move from where he's sat, which is interesting. Yaha-ho! Come over here. That's right, come over here. Now I finally have full mana, let's go. Oof. None of this looks very threatening. The werewolves might be a pain. What level are they? 3. Huh, I could fear them. They would refuse to attack my bot. I mean, this is quite a big stack, but it's Marauders, so I could, you know, just fear their sorry asses. Nice, he's burning. Come over here, honk. Oh, mistakes were made. Okay. One pirate. Do we care about killing one pirate? Probably not. I think the witch hunters are actually quite high level. Three damage. Assassins are a pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah, level 3. Assassins are level 4, which means that most potential trickery doesn't work on them. Burn, babies, burn. Oh, right. Oof, what a retaliation that was. What I'll do is, whatever damage I take, and I've surprisingly not taken any yet, I'll just fear one of the Marauders and then I'll use that time to heal up. No problem. Oh, a spare slow scroll, always useful. The real threat is the werewolves, really. This is quite a big stack. There's plenty of annoying units here too. What to do next? Stone skin. What about poison on these fools? That's not unreasonable. Oh, massive hit! Definitely sucks to be you. These are the droids you were looking for. I'm starting to reach the point now where I'll start deploying more units as well, other than my droids, but it's fun to see how far you can get with just droids. Plus, you know, the opportunity to make money without casualties by repairing after. It's very tempting. Can I reach it? Yeah, I can reach it. I don't think I want to reach it on this turn, though. Not until I fear this big stack. Okay, the assassins have moved in. Most of my abilities are on cooldown thanks to magical shackle ability. Nice. Thanks to Stone Skin and Magic Shield. Not only did I gain a load of mana back, but the guy basically did no damage. Okay, so he's stood on one treasure and this guy stood next to the other one. So that's annoying. However, I think I have enough. I think I'll have enough rage in this fight to get both chests and use Mana Accelerator now. The assassin has no retaliation, so I need to constantly attack him. He's not going to kill himself by attacking my droids constantly. Come here. Nice. Let's see. I can do this just for the sake of setting someone on fire. Because, you know, we still need to earn points for our immolation trinket. Nope, not that. This. I can reach it. Therefore I shall. Get the loot. Alright, 800 gold, worth it. If I wasn't using droids and I couldn't repair the damage, like, most of these chests wouldn't even be worth it. I actually wonder if this game would have been better if, and there would be much more variety to play and it would be much more interesting if they changed the system so that instead of you actually buying physical units that died, what you instead bought was a contract for a particular number of units, which would automatically be replaced at the end of each battle. Then you could concentrate on finding the most interesting stacks to play, without having to constantly worry about casualties and all the rest of it. Then you could, you know, you could realistically play a spider deck, and you wouldn't have to worry about constantly replacing huge casualties in spiders or whatever. The game might have a lot more fun and interesting themed decks that are actually viable if you didn't have to pay to constantly upkeep them. Just developing on that system, actually. You could have an upkeep cost that comes out of the wages for the battle. So, you know, like, a big stack of dragons might cost 10% of the gold that the battle generates, whereas, you know, a big stack of spiders might cost next to nothing. Just a thought. You know, I actually really need to... I actually really need to move that guy. Three damage? Grats. That'll do. Fear us. I have so much, like, rage, mana. This is a lot of mana for the end of a battle. What round is this? It's round 8, so I still have an opportunity here to actually gain points for various achievements. Like the Stone Skin achievement. Sadly, I can only now cast one spell per turn. Burn him, boys. Okay, this is the last round where we actually gain anything. I could have moved and dragged him onto the trap. I'm a fool. Not a big deal, though. Two more rounds of fear. Of course, I totally maxed out fear for the sheer fact that maxing it out means a huge number of turns is wasted for the poor guy that you fear. %85 effectiveness, that means a full heal. Man, it's like this move is broken. He couldn't do anything to stop me there. Yes, yes! $26 and $25. And 34. Sweet. Now, I was told, and I think it was by Ramgar, I'm pretty sure it was him, that this degrades away after the battle goes long and all that kind of stuff. So, I considered that, and I just thought to myself, well, what that means is that for 10 rounds I'm going to get 2 mana, so that's 20, and then for another 10 rounds I'm going to get half that, which is 1. So it still represents an extra 30 mana. Now, none of these other things in any way represent an increase in mana of 30. I wish I had an extra mind rune, because I could totally get trophies and I could then totally get concentration at the same time. Sucks to be me. Scouting continues to be a great way to get intellect as well. At some point we should grab another level of it. And then everything else is just... These two are just about increasing the amount of mana and rage I have. We're still mostly ignoring the might tree because we just don't have the might runes for it. Anyway. Obviously, level 1 concentration. And now we are, you know, trapped between these things, basically. Order magic, distortion magic, destruction, higher magic, and concentration. These 3 things. These 4 things are going to allow us to power up like crazy. And obviously, at some point, we want to pick up alchemy. Because, you know, we have magic crystals to save, basically. Still, this transmute might also be a very good thing to pick up at some point as well for extra mana, but one of the biggest problems with transmute is that it requires might runes. Might runes. And might runes are very rare for a mage. We really have to consider what we spend our might runes on. 15 more victories until I get 10 magic runes out of that. That's pretty sweet. Speaking of things that are pretty sweet, I was thinking about that flag as well. Just waiting for my mana to recover here. In fact, we'll go traveling while my mana recovers. So what I mean is, I was always thinking about this and whether it requires, 100% requires me to have it equipped for it to start gaining increments. It's a very expensive item, but I could afford it. If it does require me to equip it, it maybe not be the biggest deal. 10 rage and 20% chance critical hit of paladin. So the paladin thing, you know, obviously it's it's pointless to me, but plus 10 rage is actually pretty solid. I'm not gaining anything out of this slot right now apart from trophies and a tiny bit of experience and gold, which is probably not worth the 10 mind runes that we would eventually get. And it's not like as a mage we get an infinite supply of mind runes either. Let's get it and see if it levels whether I've got it equipped or not. So, no, I don't want to train troops. Ah, you can't actually go to level 5. Maximum level for training, 4. I can train from other races, but I cannot actually increase the level to train at. So I am in fact done. I didn't even realize I was done. I literally was just going to go here and add level 5. Yeah, that's it. It's done. I can now train whatever I want, whenever I want to. Up to level 4. Which I don't want to do, because that turns repair droids into guard droids, which is not good. So we're done with this patent. We're done with it. Unless I want to use it to train troops, it's no longer a thing. Sweet. then I will happily equip this. It would still be interesting to know whether it increments whether it's equipped or not, but actually it's just straight up better than what I have right now. And I do get a feeling that it doesn't. It doesn't increment if it's not equipped. But it's something we can look at later. I guess that gives me an incentive to buy a big stack of paladins at some point. Right, it's been 45 minutes already. But you know what? I'm totally up for another fight. And there are quite a few that I could do. Oh, I hate these pirate ships. Speaking of pirate ships, this guy is only level 7. And the units he has do not look that good. He's only got 50 mana. Pirates, beholders, robbers, and devilfish, none of those are particularly terrifying. But he's marked as invincible. So, I can only imagine that the reason why he's marked as invincible is that he has enormous stacks. Check out my stacks, they're enormous. We attack, brothers! Oh yeah, can't fear the undead. Can blind them though. On alert, brothers. The skeletons must be nearby. I want these treasure chests. I want them bad. I might get them as well. Oof. Do I really want to be stood next to this guy? 3 attack. It is a physical attack. I can't actually take that chest. Not from that angle. Gold! My god, lad, so much gold! Oh, more gold. Well, that hurt. Phantoms are a pain in the ass. They are physical resistant. That's okay. Burn him, and burn him some more. He is vulnerable to fire. What about poison? 4 to 15 versus 23 straight up, okay. He won't stay blind for long. Nice, he's on fire. Come over here. Nice, it's like over 100 damage I just did to him. That's gonna seriously compromise his ability to do some hurt to my team. This massive archer stack is incredibly dangerous, but I'll just keep it locked down with blind while I deal with the melee troops. Oh, nice. That was a big pile of gold. Phantoms are immune to traps as well. Irritatingly. Three damage! Well done. Take 56 in return. Round 3 begins. Feels like longer. Sadly, I can't cast higher level blind. I have not yet unlocked that magic. I really want to do things in order, so I want to get greed, trophies for 30% extra gold from battles, and then alchemy so that I can get cheaper penning into my spellbook. You know, I want to be resource efficient. One thing I can do actually is... Nah, let's keep raining fireballs on the phantoms until they're gone. They are a dangerous foe. Ouch. I mean, that was pretty serious damage there, and I've already put a world of hurt on them. Oof! That'll tickle his ribcage. The man is boned. Die! The undead don't like the light. Oh, cool. 4 kills. Sweet. Good as dead. Set the archers on fire. They can happily start burning away for me. Oof. Ouch. Alright, nice. He didn't actually get a kill. Keep the archers blind, make my repairs. Where are we? Oh, some more gold. We're only on round 5, you know, there's actually an opportunity here to just farm. Farm spells that I don't normally use. Did we get 3 treasure? I'm like... Oh, there's one there. Why did I not notice this? Well, the extra rage is certainly helping me out. Now I've finished my officer's patent. Skeleton not happy. Well, that hurt. Why? I keep selecting fear. Because it's superior to... Well, is it superior to blind? I'm not sure it's superior to blind, but it's superior for me because it's level 3. Let's use the old lightning ball to start diminishing this stack a bit, shall we? You know, at some point it'll be okay to just leave it unblind. In fact, probably about now. About now, it's probably okay to just leave it unblinded, but when it was 600 units, then it was bad times. Ouch! Damn, he used some sort of special ability there. And it hurt. A lot. Ah, he's freeing himself from the blindness. Somehow. I don't understand how. Oh well. Put stone shield on my droid that's damaged to prevent any return fire mishaps. Gotta avoid my own traps here. Okay. This ought to ruin his day. Oof. Let's not do that. I might actually just kill him. I don't want to kill him. Killing him is the wrong move. I have lots of healing to do. This'll do. Get him nice and weak so that he can't do any real damage. Then I think this droid set has got a couple of casualties which I need to fix. Concentration gives you 1 point of mana. So it's still going on into round 13, that's quite good. (24 to 32). I could actually hurt him some more here, I'm not going to. Okay, I've got to fix that, but that's not a big deal. I'll fix it next turn when this is off cooldown. Repair. And now this boy is boned. Thanks guys, I'll be here all week. Wrecked. Huh. Mark of the traitor. That's quite cool. Nothing I want. Fireball Evelyn. Huh. Interesting spell. Okay. Invincible, eh? I'm wondering if I can just take that guy. Nothing about what it says there indicates a huge danger to me. He's got 4 stacks. And even if they're enormous, I should be able to wear them down with a combination of fear, blind, and setting them on fire. I'm pretty sure that that's a fight I can take. So that's probably what I'll do next time, but it has been over an hour. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time.